What is up, guys? We are back with another Civic video. In today's video, we got a few more things going on in the car. Rear brakes, rear calipers, the whole brake system in the rear with the e-brake cables. We got front pads and rotors for the car. Upper control arms for the rear that are adjustable. Finally got those coming. Well, actually got those inside. And we got a few more things I'm gonna show you guys, get some knowledge on, and we'll see you inside. All right, so front pads, rotors, we got S1 builds bracket relocation for the rear coilovers, so it doesn't rub, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We got stainless steel brake line, stainless steel touch line. We got my man right here. He sells a coil pack harness with the chip and everything to go in the ECU, and we got the upper control harness right there, and finally some lug nuts. So without further ado, we're gonna lift the car up a little bit more. Me and my boy Mike, we gonna get to work, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, guys, to start it off, I painted rear calipers earlier today. Right left. So before we finally get into it, I just want to show you guys what I was talking about. That space right there, that bracket's gonna move this coilover a little bit more. I'm getting new coilovers for the people that have been judging my coilovers. So let's get to work. Alright guys, I've said it before and I will say it again on this channel, everything always goes wrong. So I got Type R calipers, Type R rotors, sorry. And I was told my SI calipers would be able to fit, and that was completely freaking wrong. So they went doing the rear of the car, they went having my e-brake. I mean, I could still run the cables and everything, but they went having my e-brake, so I could be able to freaking put the e-brake on and not have the wood chucks under it. But that's just a hiccup I will figure out tomorrow. So I'm gonna do the front and do some more stuff like the alternator and stuff like that. We're just gonna put it in the car. We actually have the, like I said, the braided brake line and a new cylinder for here. And then I gotta finish up the cables and make sure that's shifting the car correctly. So that's just a hiccup. So let's finish everything else, I guess. The front is for a CRV. Okay. So, and that is CRV. Yeah. I have no idea, dude. It beats the shit out of me. Just so you guys know, whatever's happening over here, Mike just stepped out, but whatever's happening over there, he is doing over here. So it's the same thing, but in reverse. We are still using the stock CRV calipers and bracket. I am going to be upgrading that to a 4-piston caliper once I get everything figured out. We are changing the brake lines to braided brake lines, like I said before. And then the rear, like I just mentioned, is going to get handled But like I said, whatever's happening over here is also happening over there. All right guys, so Michael's busier than what I thought. I'm just gonna finish up this line, tighten this up, and then I'll go over there and I'll finish up that side before we start anything in the rear. All right guys, so this side is done. Michael actually had to leave, so I just wanted to, I put this wheel on with one lug nut so I can show you guys we barely have clearance. Like, if you want to do I'm guessing a big brake kit, I don't know if he's gonna fit on a 4-lug, but if you want to do the big brake kit, and the cheapest way is the CRV calipers. But we'll take this one off and we'll get to the upper control arm. All right guys, so let's have this junk out the way. These are my front upper control arms. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is the only, I've just had all the suspension on the car, truhart or truhart, however you want to pronounce it. Mainly because they are a good suspension, and the fact that they are red and black. It's the whole theme of the car. So let's get it on. All right guys, so for those who don't know how to really work on Civics like that, these two bolts right here are for your upper control arm. Like I said in the axle video, I'm pretty sure this is the reason why it wasn't letting me sit all the way back, but it is doing it now. It was giving me a hard time with the lower ball joint, which I am going to replace because it looks like crap. I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, but I do have new wheel bearings for this because they are kind of shot. But limited of time and not much help kind of slows the whole process down. But I'll blow through both of these and we'll start on some of the stuff for the rear. So see when we get to the rear. Alright guys, so this one is in, looks beautiful. This whole side is kind of finished for now. This whole side's kind of finished for now, so I'm gonna put the tire on. I'm gonna knock out the other side real quick, and we'll get started with the, I'm pretty sure I'll probably do the brackets first, so I can show you guys what that's gonna do, and then maybe the e-brake cables, so I can just get the rear ready for that before we come back to the front and do some more stuff. So without further ado, let me go knock that side out and I'll get back to you guys. All right guys, so this side is done. that side is done. I was gonna go in the rear like I said earlier, but I think since we're already in the front, I'm gonna put I'm gonna take this girl out, and we are going to run this line wherever it is right now. I'm gonna run this line. I don't know how exactly this is going to work out. They said this should be a 54-inch line. Could be right, it could be lying, I don't know. From the looks of it, they're probably right. So we're gonna try to not stab myself because there's metal somewhere in here. There we go. Try to see how this is gonna work out for me. So I'll be from here. I don't really know. But trying to. It's definitely not that. Is it possible? Is it possible that we could run this all the way to the cylinder? This is what I was planning to do anyway, guys, but I didn't think the line was long enough for it. So it kind of looks like it is. I don't know. We are going to find out. I am going to actually go take that out right now. Some 12s at. Out with the old and in with the new. So this transmission actually has 181 or 80, 180, 181,000 miles on it. So does the front knuckles, so does everything else that is CRV related, because I got it all from basically one car except for that rear diff. I actually have two of those. One is, both of them are I don't know miles, because I got one from a junkyard and one I paid a guy for. So I knew I wanted to have two of them. It was just finding somebody that had what I wanted. Where did I put that piece at now? Okay, now I'm losing things. All right. Let me find that piece real quick. So I got it, it was up there. So pretty sure. Unless I am wrong and this is backwards. Yes, I was wrong. Thank God, because I was about to be upset that that didn't work. Looks like a 14, and it is a 14. Snug that in there. Mechanic's touch. Put my line on. I think that's a 10, so I'm gonna grab the 10. Or it could be a 12, and it's a 12. Don't know where I put the 12. It's also 10. Wait a second. Yep. Got the 12. 12 will work, but it feels like it's an 11. Yeah, let's try an 11. 11. Perfect. All right. So I'm not mistaken, the way that this e-brake, the way that the clutch line was ran was up through here, through that right there. But I feel like I'm gonna have to make this work a little bit better for me, so I can get it to run right there. So that's exactly what I want. Full braided clutch line. I had the same thing on my RSX before I sold it, and it worked beautifully. So I'm gonna get a 10 out. Hopefully this nut doesn't break. This screw doesn't break in there. I think I should be able to use probably, I don't think I'm going to use any of these. Matter of fact, I take that back. Clean it up some more. Come on. That ain't gonna work. Mainly because I got the intake manifold on the car. God damn it. Since we're up here, guys, just want to let you guys know I am going to do Integra the GSR master cylinder because it is bigger, and I'm also going to do a SI proportioning valve because I am doing the rear brakes and the bigger brakes in the front, so that'd give me way more than enough on my brake system. And this is taking forever. Alright. Oh, come on. Pretty sure I'm gonna shave all these unnecessary studs out once the car gets painted, and so on and so forth. Whatever I'm not using is gonna get taken off this car. Let's see if this one is a little better. Nope. Wow, these nuts are really on there, guys. Not anymore. Well, that bracket is garbage. I'm gonna run across the shop real quick, get the 10 line wrench for that, and I'll be right back. We are back, and get this joint down there. Well, somebody's in the shop, so I'll let you guys know when I'll get back what's going on. All right, guys. So that was just a customer. I fucking retard. Get out of here. Just trying to fit my hand back there.
Working? Also taking a shit. That was fire too. I was mad. Now I gotta get both of them shit.
Why is this not? My hands aren't big enough. I'm gonna see if I can take this off. Where do I put the ratchet at? Oh. I kind of want to tuck this. If any of you guys have recommendations on that, just comment below. I don't know, I'm gonna figure something out. Or I'll just leave it here, I don't know. Alright, there we go. Get that 11 that's sitting over there in a second. Okay, and it's not an 11. This side is a 12. It's not a 12. This side better not be a 13, and it is a 13. You have to be kidding me. Man, these awkward sizes. But now I have my clutch system is ready to be bled. Front suspension is halfway done. I am gonna get new coilovers. I keep mentioning that, I know. Just gotta bring some more money in. So I want to do the truhart drag setup. They're coilovers for drag, but find somebody that's not gonna rate me on a price. I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we are going to put some brake fluid if I have. Yes, I do. Yeah, and they snap in here. But got some in there. Brand new at that. I want to be able to make sure the car is shifting correctly and everything, so alright, I'm gonna get some assistance. I know I keep on going back and forth, but everything takes time, guys, and I'll be right back. Once we're done with this, we are gonna be moving to the rear. I'm just gonna throw this in and let it sit in there for now. But yes, like I said, once we're done with this, we move to the rear and I'll kick you guys some knowledge real quick. Alright guys, just to update you on what I accomplished. Clutch line is in and tucked under basically everything, so it's kind of clean. I do have clutch pedal now. I had the thermostat and the tube sitting in the car, so I just ran that coulter pins on the cable, so that's secure now. I threw the alternator in. I'm having some complications because I need an undersized belt for the alternator due to the fact that I have the smaller pulley. This needs another bolt. It's just starting to be a laundry list of things. It is a project car, so I'm not expecting anything to be perfect the first time, but it would be nice to get a break every once in a while. But without further ado, I'm going to lift the car up and we are going to start on the rear. These are the e-brake cables for a SI, I believe. I'm pretty damn sure it's going to work for both sides, but I could be wrong. We are going to see what I am missing and what I have to get. But with that being said, all this is garbage. Let's lift the car up and get started.